and welcome to the DefSec 2023 podcast, sponsored by Cisco. I'm Alan Dale. With me, as always, my good buddy Jerry Carew. We are Gale Force Winds, and we're so happy to be back at DefSec again this year. Tim, tell us what you're most excited about this year.
Sure. Well, I'm Tim Stephenson. I'm the Brand and Marketing Director with DefSec Atlantic, and I'm most excited about this very podcast. This development over the last couple of years, and you guys coming in and really becoming part of our marketing operation is absolutely on the forefront of my mind. We are very excited about content creation in general, and the content that you guys have proven over the last several years that you produce has just been outstanding. So we're really happy to have you guys here and give everyone else, all the exhibitors, sponsors, an opportunity to sit down with you guys and engage in that creative content.
That's very kind of you, Tim. It's our third year, actually, isn't it, Alan? Third year.
Yep.
We started in the pandemic, actually.
Well, that was
the first year. Yeah, right.
That's very kind of you, Tim, for sure. Hopefully the Jays get a couple of easy pitches like that tonight as well. But at the end of the day, Tim, social media is so vitally important to a trade show. How are you guys handling that whole social media thing here at the show? And how can the companies really benefit from that?
So the way in which companies can benefit most from that is, and I'm advocating for marketing and social media in general, is to have someone dedicated to that. We have a wide range of companies here, from the Lockheed Martins and the Irvings that have probably a team of marketing and social media people, to a small, more kind of mom and pop startup even. And you know, the president, the CFO, he might also be the social media guy. And what I would say is to even if it's 10 or 15 minutes a day, take time to do a little bit of your own content creation. And I said this last year, but I say it a lot. We view our role as an amplification of that content. So our whole objective is to get their message out to everyone that is here in as many ways as possible.
Tim, going to jump in there. On that note, what is the hashtag that the show is using? And I'm going to go somewhere with this.
Okay, so we use hashtag DefSec Atlantic, spell it out. Anything you use, we're going to find. If you put just DefSec, we'll find it and we'll amplify that. Yeah. DefSec ATL, people have used. Yeah. The year as well, DefSec 2023. But officially, we just use DefSec Atlantic.
We've been using the year just to kind of position, because we do so many videos.
Yep.
But I think one point I want to make to everyone in the room, it's really important to put a hashtag in there. Talk a little bit about what it is, what the importance is of tagging not only people, but putting hashtags in a post.
Absolutely. So what a hashtag does is it allows someone to find that content on the platform. So if you're on, I'm never going to stop calling Twitter. If you're on Twitter or X, you know, using a hashtag makes your content searchable. So if someone, and there will be many people this week that say, I want to see what's going on at DefSec, and if you don't have a hashtag in there, it makes that content a lot harder to find. Really, the only people it will go out to are the people that are following your account. When you put a hashtag in it, the world's your oyster. It's going to go to everyone that looks for that hashtag.
Alan's heard me talk about that. That piece of advice right there is incredibly important.
100%. And also, Tim, that piece of advice of spend that 10 or 15 minutes every day, create some content, be part of the conversation. That's how companies will get recognized in all of this.
Absolutely. And not everyone realizes that yet, but content creation really is, it's that avenue that opens up potential conversations. So it really is important, and it's not that difficult. Let's use your operation here as an example. You guys are the top 1%ers in terms of your level of professionalism and production. It's outstanding work. But what people need to realize is they can take their cell phone out of their pocket, turn it around. Some people are not comfortable with it on them. Turn it around the other way, and you can just speak and you can document, you know, what you're here doing this week. Really, really easy.
On that note, I mean, Alan and I do a lot of training. Anyone who comes by here, Alan, we will help you with your social media. If there's anything you need to pick our brains, Tim, we've worked with you now for 3 years. Yeah. You know what you're doing. I would encourage anyone at this show to pick this man's brain.
Yeah, likewise. And we have our social media center right here set up beside you guys. Anyone that does want to stop by and just have a conversation about what they could be doing, what they are doing, we're happy to offer some help and guidance on that.
That's fantastic, Tim. I think it's going to be a wonderful show, and I'm sure we're going to have you back each day, talk about how the show went on every one of those days. Thanks for having us back again this year, and we're certainly pleased to be with you in this whole amplification of DevSec 2023.
Absolutely, that's the word. We're thrilled. Happy you guys are back.